Filmmaking is a very collaborative art. Unlike a painting, an artist paints seated or by himself. As a filmmaker, you have to work with a team because in film, teamwork always makes the dream work. That is why today we'll be looking at some careers in filmmaking. Careers in filmmaking are positions that allow you work in any aspect of the film or television industry. If you haven't joined this community yet, now will be a good time for you to subscribe to this channel. On this channel, we are all about learning screenwriting, discussing the ideas and inspiration behind some of those amazing movies you find intriguing, and of course, everything film. And if any of these pique your interest, then you should join us. Like, comment, and share our videos. Thank you. The filmmaking industry is undeniably one that has created lots of job opportunities out there. The various departments in film ranges from pre-production down to production and post-production. Of course, as you already know, the first career in film we'll be talking about is the screenwriter, also known as the scriptwriter or the scenarist. Screenwriting is an integral part of filmmaking, just like every other part. Without the script, there is no film. The screenwriter writes and develops the story, the characters, and the dialogue for film. Oftentimes, it is the screenwriter who also conceives the story idea. They ensure that the story is engaging and well structured. Scriptwriters are not needed on set, and their job is over by the time the script is done. Yes, the screenwriters have little or no business on set. He or she is often always a freelancer. This means that screenwriters are independent contractors who earn wages on a per job basis. The benefit of this includes the freedom to work from home or from a non-traditional workspace, a flexible work schedule, and of course, a better work-life balance. So when you see a movie that you really enjoy, don't forget that person who sat down to think that idea and put it down in writing. So if you're passionate about storytelling and screenwriting, then you might just have a place in film. Do give it a shot today. Producing is another career in film. The producer is responsible for the business, financial, and organizational aspects of a film. He or she oversees the film production. The producer plans and coordinates various aspects of film production, such as selecting the scripts, coordinating the directing, editing, and arranging the financing. It is the producer that hires the writers, directors, and other creative team. He or she is in charge of supervising the pre-production, production, and post-production. The producer doesn't necessarily have to be on set to do this. Most times, the producer serves as the casting director and is often the executive producer who finances the movie. And the executive producer is the sole owner of the film. The director. The director is the person responsible for overseeing the creative vision and artistic aspect of a film. The director visualizes the screenplay or the script while guiding the film crew and actors in the fulfillment of that vision.
Okay, right, action, let's see. Yeah, let's go from there.
Just like every other aspect of film, directing is very vital. The director interprets the script and ensures the visual storytelling aligns with the desired narrative style. This is an interesting part of film, and the director is, of course, always on set. So, if you think you have what it takes to be a creative film director, you can learn more about film directing and give it a shot as well. Cinematography. I sincerely think the cinematographers, just like every crew members in film, do not get as much accolades or recognition as they should on this part of the world. Who is a cinematographer? A cinematographer is also known as the director of photography, simply put, DOP, and is responsible for the visual elements of a film. It is the cinematographer that records the film and dictates the overall look and visual style of a motion picture. They bring a director's vision to life on screen. They establish a camera setup for every shot and determines the lighting for each scene. With the help of an assistant, they are in charge of handling all the technical aspects of visual storytelling. The cinematographer basically just elevates the vision of the director. Note, there are certain skills you need to become a professional cinematographer. You can take a course on cinematography or just sign up from a professional cinematographer and learn on set. The associate producers. An associate producer, often referred to as AP, works directly under the producer. He or she is just like a representative of the producer on set. They take care of administrative tasks so that the producer can focus on high-level production issues. They generally assist the producer in putting the film together. The production designers. This is the individual who creates the desired atmosphere, the set, and the overall look of the film. The production designer gives the audience a sense of the time period, the plot locations, and character actions and feelings. He or she is in charge of making sure each shooting location is prepared and perfectly correlates with the vision of the film. The production designer's job starts during the pre-production because he or she works with the director and producer of the project. They take the writer's work, the director's vision, and the producer's plan and synthesize them into a compelling visual story. This job includes deciding on colors, themes, compositions, and other visual elements that work best to evoke the emotions and actions of each scene and the project as a whole. With their strong knowledge of art and design, including color theory, of course, lighting, and more, the production designers will have a significant influence on the final look of the movie. If you're the creative type with sharp visual awareness and great design skills, the role of the production designer might just be perfect for you. The editing department. Editing is a part of post-production, and the film editor or video editor is responsible for trimming segments of the footage and assembling the raw footage into a coherent and compelling final product. The editor studies the film scripts and uses them to guide scene development. He or she determines the camera angles to use, and they also coordinate the sound and visual effects in post-production. The next career in film is the costume designer. The The costume designers develop the visual style and the character representation through clothing. This is the individual in charge of designing the clothing elements worn by the actors in a film. Their duties includes choosing the characters' outfits, scheduling fittings with actors, and overseeing costumes alterations and repairs. Sound designers. The sound designer is responsible for creating the sound effects and music for a film to enhance the storytelling and emotional impact of a film. Most often, the sound designer does their work digitally behind a soundboard, queuing up pre-recorded sounds and timing the sounds with the visual narrative to provide maximum impact. Examples: slap, the slap sound you hear in a movie. Now note that the sound designer is different from the sound mixer. The sound mixer is also known as the sound recordist. This is a member of the film crew who is responsible for recording the voices and the background noise on set. He or she fits personal microphones, those people that fix microphones, and monitors the sound outputs on all on-screen talents. Production sound mixers are tasked with recording audios in many different types of environments, including a wide variety of wide sounds on location and even outside shoots. This in turn is included in the finished product. That is, the recorded sound is included in the finished product or is used for reference by the sound designer. So the sound designer and the sound mixer sometimes work hand in hand. The script supervisors. The script supervisor is a member of the film crew who oversees the continuity of the motion picture, including wardrobe, props, set dressing, hair, makeup, and the actions of the actors during a scene. The script supervisor ensures continuity from take to take and scene to scene. This means they are heavily involved when it comes to consistency within costumes and lighting throughout production. So it is the script supervisor that records notes during the shooting of a scene. And this note is in turn used to help the editors cut the scenes during editing. So the job of the script supervisor is to ensure, for instance, if an actor is putting on a braided wig and a pink dress in this scene and is probably going to the kitchen, when the actor appears in the kitchen, she should also appear in the kitchen in that outfit, since she has just left the living room to the kitchen. So it is the job of the continuity to ensure that there's accuracy in continuity to avoid continuity error. Makeup artists and SFS. Now, these are like two roles in one. They are different careers. Some people do both, some just do each of them. This is the team or individual that handles the application of makeup to movie actors during filming. They design the looks of each character using authentic makeup. They are also in charge of creating special makeup like wounds, wrinkles, deformities, and other characteristics with the use of prosthetics. The production manager. Just like the others, this is another important career in film. The production manager, popularly referred to as the PM, is in charge of sticking to the work schedule, handling budgeting, transportation, and scheduling. The PM helps the line producer find crew for the whole length of the production, as well as bringing in people for the day-to-day shoot. They direct their team to arrange the necessary recruitment and paperwork, and they manage the overtime requirements of each of the departments. They approve requests and they sign timesheets. This role requires great leadership skills, communication skills, and other soft skills that makes the entire crew happy and the work environment a friendly one. The last but not the least career on my list is the gaffer. This is the chief lighting technician on the set and the head of the electric department. This person is responsible for the execution and sometimes the design of the lighting plan for a production. So, there are other important roles and careers in film, which includes welfare, logistics, music score, location drivers, camera assistants, among others. The filmmaking industry consists of these various roles and more. If you're interested in filmmaking, then find out which of these roles you fit in best and give it a shot today. If you find this video helpful, please share, like, and leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're yet to. Thank you for staying with us to the end of this video. Bye.